What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video today. Now I've decided I'm going to skip through the rest of the Western Conference, and I'm going to do whatever games are coming up next. So the first game of the playoffs is the 76ers versus the Nets. So I'm going to simulate through this round, this matchup, and see who's going to win. I'll go into the first game in a sec, but it'll probably come out in this order. It'll probably come 76ers, Nets, then Raptors versus Magic. So that's in order of what games are going to be played starting tomorrow at 4:30 AM my time. That's Australian time. So we'll simulate. I'll go into the first game and I'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. Alrighty, here we are in game one, guys. You can see Philadelphia at home and they're up by 13 points against Brooklyn. Jimmy Buckets are going to throw that ball in. Ben Simmons, obviously they're going to run our clock out here. They're both in the bonus. So Liangelo Ball and the Nets couldn't get over in game one. They were away, and that Philadelphia crowd does get pretty hectic at sometimes. Joel Embiid is going to go for that shot at the buzzer, and he misses. So the Philadelphia 76ers get up by 13 points in the first game. We'll go check out the stats, see if anyone had any big games, and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, guys, you can see here for Philadelphia, Jimmy Buckets had 26 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He had 2 steals and 2 blocks as well. Shot pretty well from the field. He had 11-15 from the field. Joel Embiid 18 points, JJ Redick 14, Barbone 14. Barbone Marjanovic is their big fella. Ben Simmons 12 points. He did his thing. We'll check out for the Brooklyn Nets. Liangelo had 26 as well. Caris LeVert 16. Jared Allen, he had 13. Ed Davis 12. So it was pretty good scoring. I mean, Liangelo probably, he'll probably have a breakout game, and then they might have a chance. But obviously, it's going to be interesting seeing Liangelo Russell for the first time in the playoffs. I think the Lakers are probably did a pretty dumb thing to get rid of him, but now they got rid of Magic and Luke Walton today. I think an hour ago, had a mutual disagreement and a mutual parting with the Lakers, and I think they're looking at Tyronn Lue now. So I think that was probably a big mistake letting go Liangelo Russell, but obviously he's doing great things for the Nets. We're going to jump into game 2 and see if the Nets can tie the series 1-1. Alrighty, here we go. Game 2. Philly do have the home court advantage, and it's a 3-point lead by the 76ers. Boban's trying to pass the ball in, but they might get it 5 seconds. They don't. They get it in time. Looking for Ben Simmons, obviously. I think Joel Embiid, he's off the floor. He might have got fouled off. So he's going to try his own up against Liangelo Russell. It's going to be a tough matchup for him. And Jimmy Buckets misses the shots. Okay, so Liangelo Russell, 29 seconds to go, and they're down by 3. They're going to pass the Carroll. That's probably, yeah, I'd get to Liangelo Russell. They have 2 timeouts to spare, so if they do need to use it, they can use these kind of sizing Ben Simmons up. He tries to drive to the lane. He doesn't get a foul call, and he makes the shot. So now 76ers are up by 1 point. They're going to play full court press, obviously, and they're going to have to resort to fouling here. Obviously, Ben Simmons is pretty useless at the free throw line. He's not the greatest. So they're going to sub in. Who is this? It's Caris LeVert. Caris LeVert comes in, and they sub Liangelo Russell out. So Dinwiddie comes in for Liangelo Russell. It's an interesting substitution, and they're going to keep fouling here. So we'll quickly simulate through here, quickly get this over and done with. He goes for the first free throw, and he makes the first free throw. So I'm obviously going back on my words there. He is making, and he misses the second free throw. They do have that timeout, so I would say they get Liangelo Russell back on. He can be a closer for them. He can try and get that 3-point basket. So they're down by 2. They do have the home court advantage, so the crowd will be against the Brooklyn Nets. We'll quickly simulate through here. We don't care about the timeouts. Here we go. Alrighty, so I don't know who's going to be bringing the ball in. They're going to have it from their front court, I'm pretty sure. Double check. Oh, that's a bit of a... JJ Redick's the player of the game. That's a quick glimpse at the stats for the game. We'll just quickly move past this. Alright, so the guys, who is that? Hollis Jefferson passing the ball. They didn't bring Liangelo Russell back on, so that's interesting. Dinwiddie's going to have to try to chuck up a 3 here, or they're going for a 2, possibly. They're wasting a lot of clock. He chucks up an awful shot, and he misses. So that is the game. They don't have time for foul there, and the Philadelphia 76ers escape with their home court advantage, and they're taking the lead 2-0, going on the road, going back to Brooklyn. So I'll go to game 3, and we'll see if the Nets can get a home court win. I quickly forgot to check out the stats here. JJ Redick, 19 points. He was the leading scorer. Obviously, we saw him winning the player of the game. Jimmy Butler got 18 points. Ben Simmons, 16 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds. Joel Embiid, I'm not sure if he got fouled off. He did get fouled off. He had 6 fouls. So he got fouled off, obviously, before we simulated the game. He only got 15 points, but he still did his thing. Tobias Harris with 14. Caris LeVert, 24 points. D'Angelo Russell, 20. He shot pretty good from the field. Check out anyone fouled off. No one fouled off here. Ed Davis got 15 rebounds, which is quite good. So, I mean, Caris LeVert did his thing. I think if D'Angelo Russell get maybe over 30 and Caris LeVert gets his 25, then 24, then they should be able to hopefully take a home game win. Now, my predictions, I mean, in real life, I think the 76ers will win. I hope the Nets win. I have a lot of respect for D'Angelo Russell. He's carried this team through Caris LeVert's injury. He's carried this team to the playoffs. He's done so well in the past 20 games of the season. So I'd like them to take at least 1 or 2 games. I mean, if they can challenge them to the 4 games, and that's obviously good. But I think the 76ers do have the upper hand, obviously with Joel Embiid inside. Jarrett Allen, I mean, he's a good defender. He's pretty ballsy. He can get those blocks as well. He's got 4 blocks in this game. But we'll go jump to game 3. Actually, I will check out Philadelphia real quick. I know we did check out Philadelphia, so I'll go jump to game 3, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, jumping into game 3 now, 33 seconds left, and you can see that Philadelphia, although I did check out like the actual game, the quarter by quarter stats, the Brooklyn Nets they were in it for the first kind of 3 quarters, and then Philadelphia kind of just shot them out of the water. They've got, I mean, stronger players, more all-stars. I think they've got a lot of better talent. Ben Simmons is chucking a fadeaway, and he made, his foot was like on the 3-point line then, so that's a fast shot for Ben Simmons here. So, poor D'Angelo Russell, they're going to be down the series 3-0. They're going to try to find Dinwiddie on the wing. They're probably going to pass inside. They're not going to. I'd say D'Angelo Russell, he may have had a quiet game, we don't know. I'll check out the stats in a sec. He chucked up that late 3 and he makes the 3. So now the deficit's only 20 points. So, I mean, that's still a loss for them. And Philadelphia takes the series up 3-0. So we'll go back to game 4. Actually, we'll check out the stats first and see if anyone had any big games. Alrighty, here, Caris LeVert, 18 points, D'Angelo Russell, 17. It was just a 6 from 19 from the field for D'Angelo Russell. So it's just kind of a poor shooting night for everyone. Rondo Hollis-Jefferson, 12 and 15. I don't think anyone fouled off. Hollis-Jefferson got 4 fouls. Check out Jimmy Butler got 29 points, 3 assists. Joel Embiid 23, 10 and 3. JJ Redick 17 and 3. Ben Simmons 13, 8 and 7. So it was a good shooting game for everyone on here. Jimmy Buckets 3 from 6 from 3. So they had quite a good game. I think offensively the Brooklyn Nets couldn't really stay with them. I think their defense was too strong, especially with Ben Simmons at point guard for the majority of that game. So we'll go into game 4, which Brooklyn still has that home court advantage, but we'll see if they can use that and hopefully not tie the series, but take a game in the series, or Philadelphia might sweep them. Alrighty, coming into game 4 here, Brooklyn Nets just weren't strong enough for Philadelphia. They're going to lose by 13, it seems here, unless D'Angelo Russell can get another basket. Now, the 76ers will move on to the second round. I'm not sure who they're going to play. Now, this is just a simulation, guys. This isn't going to what is going to happen. Obviously, you know that. Now, obviously, I hope there's going to be a competitive series. I'm sure it will be. D'Angelo Russell will have some big games, I'm expecting. He just scored there, which is good. So the Philadelphia 76ers take this sweep and they move on to the second round of the Eastern Conference playoff bracket. So we'll go check out the stats, see if anyone had any big games, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, stats-wise, D'Angelo Russell had 23 points, Caris LeVert 17, 5 and 6. So no really big explosive nights for anyone. Joel Embiid 21, 12 and 5, had 3 blocks to go along with the 2. Jimmy Butler 16, 4 and 7. So obviously, I mean, D'Angelo Russell was kind of by himself for the series. Caris LeVert, I don't expect him to be this good during the playoffs. He just came back from his injury, so he's not going to be this good. But I think Rondo Hollis-Jefferson, Spencer Dinwiddie will be able to score as well, especially Shabazz Napier as well. So obviously I think the game is going to be in about, I think it's 14 hours, I'm not sure, 14 hours. It starts at 4:30 a.m. for me tomorrow. Now this is the day before I go away, so I'm going on holidays for 6 days, so I'm trying to record as many videos as I can right now, and I'm going to schedule them for the next 6 days. If I miss a day, please forgive me. Like, I'm trying my best to record. I've got like schoolwork as well to do, but I'm kind of doing this over the schoolwork. So obviously guys, if you did enjoy, please leave a like. If you haven't seen, I did Golden State versus the Clippers, so that was another matchup I did. So if you go check that out, see who won that, that would be very much appreciated. I also did the full playoff series, full playoff bracket simulation, so I simulated the playoffs 10 times to see who would win. So if you haven't seen that, I'd appreciate if you go watch that, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.